He thought leaving his loyal wife for a glamorous new woman would give him the life he always dreamed of, but when his world collapsed, it was the woman he abandoned who became the key to his future. Stay with me, this story will change the way you see love, loyalty, and destiny. Before we begin, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications, so you never miss another emotional story from Black Inside 2.0. The Gala of Gold, the chandeliers glowed like captured stars above the grand ballroom, casting warm light over marble floors, velvet curtains, and a sea of elegant gowns. Ethan arrived with a woman whose beauty turned every head. Serena, graceful in emerald silk, held his arm as cameras flashed. The world looked at them as if they were the perfect couple, successful, flawless, untouchable. But perfection has a quiet price. Ethan's heart should have been full. He had wealth, admiration, status. Yet something felt hollow, like a song missing its melody. He pushed the thought away as guests congratulated him on business deals, partnerships, and the stunning woman at his side. No one here mentioned the woman who once walked beside him when he owned nothing. Her name was Amara, the woman he had left behind. The rooftop in red, across the city, high above glittering skyscrapers, Amara stood on a rooftop terrace wearing a deep red gown that moved like silk flame in the night breeze. Her hair, styled in elegant braids, framed a face strong with grace rather than bitterness. She lifted a glass of wine, not in celebration but in reflection. She remembered the years when Ethan struggled, when they shared a small apartment, when she worked 2 jobs so he could build his dreams. She had believed in him more than he believed in himself. Until the day his success arrived, along with Serena. Amara had not fought, screamed, or begged. She simply stepped back, heart trembling but dignity intact. No one knew that she, too, was rising. The company built on kindness. While Ethan climbed through glitter and applause, Amara built something different. She started with a small consulting firm, helping small businesses organize, grow, and thrive. Word spread quickly, not about her beauty, but her integrity. Clients trusted her, employees admired her, communities thanked her. Soon, investors approached, partnerships formed. Her name appeared in magazines, not as a social feature, but as a symbol of leadership and compassion. Yet she remained humble, steady, and warm. People often asked if she would ever fall in love again. Her answer was always the same. When the time is right, love will find me with grace, not with pain. The cracks in the emerald dream. Ethan's glamorous new world began to shift. Serena, though stunning and sophisticated, loved attention more than commitment. She admired Ethan when he was winning, but distanced herself when challenges appeared. Investors became nervous, deals slipped away, and Ethan's once strong company began to shake. One evening, after a tense meeting, Serena sighed and said, "I didn't sign up for struggle." Those words echoed painfully, because they reminded him exactly who had stayed through struggle. But by then, it was too late. Serena left, taking friendships, opportunities, and the final illusion of perfection with her. Ethan stood alone, in the same ballroom where applause once followed him, feeling like the lights had dimmed only for him. The collapse. Within months, Ethan's company faced acquisition. Papers were drawn, lawyers prepared. His name would be removed from the business he once poured his dreams into. On the day of the final signing, he walked into the sleek boardroom, expecting to face unfamiliar executives. But there she was, Amara, beautiful, poised, and dressed in the same confident red he remembered. Not with longing, but with awe. His breath caught. She was the buyer, the conversation that changed everything. The room cleared, leaving just the two of them. Ethan struggled to speak. "Amara, I never thought that we'd meet like this," she finished gently. He nodded, eyes lowered. She looked at him, not with anger, but with maturity shaped by healing. "You built something with ambition," she said softly. "I built something with purpose. And now, both paths brought us here." He expected her to gloat, to celebrate, to reclaim pride. But she didn't. Instead, she offered him something unexpected. A role, a chance, a beginning, not because he deserved it, but because she believed in redemption. A new chapter. Working under Amara was humbling, yet freeing. Ethan rediscovered passion, patience, and gratitude. He watched how she led, not with power, but with heart. Employees respected her deeply, communities admired her, and he began to realize she had always been the treasure. One evening after a company celebration, they stood on the rooftop terrace, the same skyline where she once stood alone. The wind was calm, the night soft, and the city lights shimmered like diamonds. Ethan spoke quietly, I thought success was about being seen, but now I know it's about being true. I didn't just lose my fortune, I lost the woman who believed in me the most." Amara's eyes glimmered, not with tears, but warmth. "You didn't lose me," she said. "You lost yourself, and now you're finding your way back." He breathed in slowly. "Is there a place for love in that path?" She smiled, not with certainty, but possibility. Love grows where respect lives. The slow bloom of romance. Their connection did not rush. It unfolded gently. Dinners after long meetings, shared laughter in quiet hallways, moments of silence that felt safe. Ethan rediscovered what it meant to cherish. Amara rediscovered what it meant to be chosen, properly, willingly, sincerely. Months passed. One evening, as music played softly in the background, Ethan offered his hand, not in ownership but invitation. "May I walk this journey with you?" Amara answered with the grace she always carried. "You may, if you walk, not led. If you..." Fiction. I will. The gala returns. A year later, they arrived together at the same golden ballroom, where Serena once stood, where perfection once pretended to shine. But this time, the cameras didn't matter, the applause didn't matter, the spotlight didn't matter, only the way Amara's arm rested in his, only the serenity in her smile, only the peace in his heart. Guests whispered, not scandal, but admiration. Someone murmured, "Now that looks like true love, the ending that feels like destiny." Their story became one told in communities, relationship circles, and HOA gatherings, not as gossip but as guidance. It taught, loyalty is precious, grace is strength, success means nothing without love, and the woman in red was never abandoned. She was becoming. Ethan didn't just find his fortune again, he found the meaning he always searched for. And Amara, she found a love that finally matched her worth.